guys, in today's video I'm going to review the preview of episodes 3 and 4 of Love, Fate, Marriage and Divorce season 3. Let's begin. I'm going to explain the preview in detail and what you might get to see in the episodes 3 and 4, my review on it, and also some spoiler alerts. So don't skip watching this video and watch it till the end. Pan Manho asked his wife, "Don't you think Boo Hye Rong would be the best?" And she questioned him, why would she want to get back with Sa Hyun? Exactly, why would she after what all they did to her? I thought Pan Manho really cherished and loved Song Wen, but he was quick enough to think about Sa Hyun's remarriage and that too with his ex whom they'd never liked. And suddenly Boo Hye Rong became best to Sa Hyun's father Munho. I mean, these people called her a snake, a person with a black heart, and now he wants her to be with his son. Oh, because the best Songwon is no more and his son has no life partner and the baby has no mother, so Munho wants Boo Hye Rong to fill those empty space. Ah, dude, she ain't a backup plan, you see. So I think Pan Moon-ho being smart might have thought that it's really impossible for Sahyun to get a good girl from a good family because everybody know what they did. He cheated on his wife and he made his mistress pregnant and he and his family accepted the mistress and kicked the girl out. So Munha might have thought that Boo Herang would be the best option because no good girl from a good family will want to marry Sahyun and then take care of his love child. So I don't want Boo Hairong to end up with Sahyun, but well, after watching episodes 1 and 2, I won't be surprised if she ends up with Sahyun and takes care of his love child because in the name of unpredictable and unimaginable story, the writer name just throws anything at our faces. Then we see the scene where Sapyong called Sobin and asked him would he care to do something the next day, and he immediately asked her where should he go, and she told that she will tell him the next day. And here I'm going to give you the spoiler alert, which was in the first 4 teasers and not in this preview. And that is Sapyong takes Sobin with her to some place, and there she and Boo Herong will throw a surprise party for him. And I think it's the birthday party because in episode 2 he told to Lee Seon that his birthday is in next 2 days, and later Dongma also joined their celebration. Shin Yushin went to Sapyong's house and he called her for Jia, and Sapyong just closed his mouth with her hand and he took the advantage of she being close to him and hugged her. This guy is seriously something. I mean, generally, men cheat on their wife with their mistress, but this guy is trying to cheat on his mistress with his ex wife. I'm seriously waiting for the day when Chinyushin will be left alone. No Sapyong, no Amy, and no Domi by his side, and that would be his biggest fear and punishment because he doesn't like being rejected by women, and that's the reason he acts so good in front of women so that they fall in love with him. Sobin and Lee Seon met again and he asked her what we have is special, right? And she was like, I guess so. Well, these two people are destined to be
I
together.
love you.
They both went to the same elementary school, though it was just for 10 days, and then they ended up as colleagues. And in those 10 days, Soban developed such strong feelings for Lee Seon that he remained single for decades. And see, Lee Seung's husband cheated on her and he ended things in such a bad way that she lost all sorts of feelings she had for him for the past 31 years. I just can't wait for this ship to sail. I just want them to end up together because they both deserve each other and they deserve lots and lots of love and happiness. Pan Sa-hyun was crying, remembering the words Boo Harang once said to him, and they are, I bet you were elated when I agreed on our divorce. And then we see Boo Harang talking to herself. She was saying, I know you're hiding your true feelings. I think she's talking about Sobin, the person whom she's so much interested in. Boo Hye Rong is at Sobin's place. She took out some flowers from the bouquet and arranged them in a vase. And then she started to appreciate his house. That its layout is so nice. It also smells nice too. It would be nice to listen to some music, have some wine, and then enjoy the scenery. Sobin told her that he will arrange for the wine and asked what time would she like to come. And then they start to drink the wine, and she asks him what is that one thing he lacks, and he gave the so obvious answer, and that is a woman. And there is another spoiler alert here, and that is they both got intimate after having the wine. And when I reviewed the teaser, I told that it could be her imagination. And now, after watching episodes 1 and 2, I'm sure that this is Boo Hye Rong's imagination. And in episode 2, Boo Hye Rong called Sobin and asked if he could give her the home tour of his house, and that turned out to be her imagination. I think she going to Sobin's house and he telling that he would arrange the wine could be her imagination too. Amy and Domi were fighting, calling each other crazy, just like always. The cat and mouse game started, and Domi yelled at her, "What right do you have?" And Amy happily answered her, "I'm your future daughter in law," which pissed Domi off. So basically, what happened is Amy got the picture of Shin and put some things in front of it which angered Dongmi. So there could be three reasons behind Amy's this doing. Number one, she just wants to annoy or scare Dongmi because she's scared of Shin spirit. And second, as she decided to investigate the reasons behind the death of Shin and the hand of Dongmi behind it. So she might be wanting to talk to Shin and want to get to know the truth behind his death. Or three, she just want to perform the rituals that are needed to be done after the death of a person. Sapyong went to some place and Dongmo also went to the same place, and when someone called out Sapyong as Miss Sapyong, he turned towards the direction of Sapyong and he kind of bit looked shocked. So I don't know if he was surprised to see Sapyong over there or he was shocked to know that now she's Miss, and that means when she told to Soben that she got divorced, she was divorced. So finally, Dongmu got to know that Sapyong is divorced. Now he's having three women by his side: Boo Hye Rong, Namgabin, and Sapyong. At this point, I can't predict with whom he will end up with. I'm not sure if he'll end up marrying Namgabin because he himself told that he will get tempted by other women. And I think the writer is repeating the same thing as she did with Soben. In seasons 1 and 2, we had no clue with whom he will end up with: Boo Hye Rong, Sapyong, or Lee Seon, and now she's doing the same with his younger brother Doma. He's having three women by his side. So until the day he actually marries Namgabin, I can't be sure that he will end up with. He can end up with Sapyong or Boo Hye Ron. To be honest, if you ask me, the writer Nin could do anything because she has pen and paper in her hands. Oh wait, sorry. A lapis in her hands, she could type anything because anyways it's scripted and fictional, right? And after watching episodes 1 and 2, I can tell that in order to make sure that we can't predict anything, she will do stuffs that are really unpredictable, unimaginable, and are quite unrealistic. Dongmi was in her room and she was yelling, and then Shinushin went to her room and she asked about Amy. Looks like Amy did something and she's so angry about that, or maybe she's even scared because she's trying to investigate what she did to Shin Kirim, which caused his death. So that's it with today's review. What do you think? Should Boo Hye Rong end up with Sa Hyun and take care of his and Songwon's child? Do let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. See you in the next video. Until then, tata, bye bye, take care.